right, coming up on SA Live, thanks to the wonderful people like this local military mom, Corner Store is able to make Military Mondays happen around the Alamo City. This woman was one of the first with boots on the ground in Afghanistan. We'll tell you her story coming up. And we want to introduce you to Kelly Morales. She's a loving mother, and she also is a doctor. She was one of the first with boots on the ground in Afghanistan, and we want to share her inspiring story.
Meeting Dr. Kelly Morales, you may not know that she served on the front line in Afghanistan.
There weren't a lot of females at all, and I was definitely one of the first female physicians that far deployed.
She was introduced to her love of medicine while attending St. Mary's University and going on her first date with her now husband.
He was a surgical technologist in the Army at BAMC, and so on our first date he took me to where he works, I think to show it off, to make it, kind of cool, and it worked. I was just amazed by everything in the hospital, everything that I saw.
That paved the road for her dream to become a doctor in the military.
It was scary, but I went over there with the mentality that I was there to get fit both mentally and physically.
And while Morales may be an OBGYN, her role changed very quickly overseas.
I think the first thing that sticks out was the first time that we had a mortar and they were calling for body bags, and I had that moment where I'm thinking, I'm just a gynecologist, I'm not ready for this, and then pushed that thought away and just quickly got into the thick of it and did what I could.
Another thought she had to push away, the fact that she had to say goodbye to her 3-year-old and 6-month-old son.
The steps that I took into the plane were probably, that was the most difficult thing I've ever had to do in my life. But I really kind of threw myself into my work and really concentrated on doing what I could to make them proud.
And KSAT 12 was there for the family reunion 6 months later.
So I was met at the airport not just with my family and friends, but with a news crew. So they caught me crying, bawling my eyes out. That was probably the best moment of my entire life, was coming back from deployment.
Now retired from the military, Dr. Morales practices in the medical center.
Okay, take a big deep breath in and out.
She tells me without her military training, she wouldn't be the doctor she is today.
It's not just medicine, but it's doing something for my country, it's doing something for my community, something that my kids can look up to. It does help to hear the thank you, the thank you for your service, because it lets you know that you are appreciated and the job that you're doing is worth it.
For SA Live, I'm Jennifer Strusky.
And we give Dr. Kelly a big SA Live salute. And because of women like her, Corner Store is offering all military personnel with a military ID a free coffee or fountain drink every Monday. Again, just show up with your ID every Monday at any Corner Store location in San Antonio to get your free coffee or fountain drink. And another big thank you to Security Service Federal Credit Union, Corner Stores, and University Health System, because we'll fill her up on a hot day.
That's right.
Military Mondays. Thank you all for your service.